Hello, lovelies, and welcome to Kami Ideas. Once again, I say I'm sorry for the background noise, because this one I have to always apologize. This is the area I find myself in. In today's video, I want us to discuss, just like you already aware by the title, right? So, I want us to discuss how this thing can be done. Can you move from one school to another after getting admission to a nursing school? So, before I go into the video, I want to clarify something for you to understand. You know, in nursing school, whether you are schooling in the biggest school like Sunyani NMTC, Kepos NMTC, or you are in Zwarungo NMTC, Boga NMTC, Koforidia, wherever you find yourself, the only difference you can find is in terms of infrastructure. There are some schools that are beautiful than other schools. Yes, that one won't lie to you. There are schools that are beautiful than other schools, and your teachers cannot be the same. Maybe your food, there are some schools that eat well than other schools. Okay, there's other schools that have abundant accommodation for hostel facilities, and some other schools do not have enough, and students have to be renting outside. So these are some of the differences you find. But when it comes to academics, what you learn in school, it is the same syllabus. It's just like senior high school. When you go to offer general science, you don't go to one school in general science, the science students are not studying chemistry and physics. You go to another school, you are studying animal science and whatever. It's not like that. In nursing school, the scope of learning or academics is the same thing. What you study in school A is the same you study in school B. The only difference is that maybe in this particular semester you are studying some course, a particular course in first semester. Another school, they do it in the second semester. That's the only variations you see. But aside that, you learn the same thing. If you are learning anatomy 1, 2, 3, it's the same anatomy you read in school A, school B, school D. So the difference is just your tutor. So this particular thing of changing from one school to another, this is what happens if you get admission to a school far away. Maybe your reason could be that you want to be near your family, because you don't want to be all your life you've lived with your family and all that. And I won't lie to you that separation anxiety is very real. Okay, like you separating yourself from your family, you've lived all your life with your siblings, and suddenly you got an admission, you are leaving for not just leaving the house, you are going to a different region altogether. And it's very, very challenging sometimes. But then as an adult, you have to learn to be independent at a point in time, because you will not be a teenager forever. And before you even apply to nursing school, you are considered an adult. If you are not 18 years and above, you can't apply to do any of the diploma programs, which I know you are aware. And what you do is, if I've applied to a school in Volta region, okay, and to maybe whole NMTC, and I get the admission and I feel like, no, I want to switch to Korle Bu NMTC, it will be challenging, okay. Another thing is, if you've gotten your admission and you are connected, like protocol wise you are connected, and you get admission to this school and you want to switch, you can do your own things, okay, and find your solution. There's always a solution to everything you experience in this life, every problem you experience in this life. So you can, if you have your connections and they can connect you very quickly and fast, you do that, okay. But then if you are not having any connection and you are thinking of this is stressful, going to school, look at you going for nursing interview and you are anxious, all these things, you go through that and you still want to go through the stress of changing from one school to another. At the end of the day, when you are done with your nursing school, you decide to work at whichever region you want to. And it's not like when you school in this particular region, that's where you'll be working. No, you have a choice to make or to choose where you want to be. Changing from school to another school is not really advisable. If you are thinking of doing something like that, immediately you get your nursing admission, start your process, maybe your connection. Within the next 1 or 2 weeks, you have left that particular school. But if you wait until you are indexed, given index number, and let me say something small about that. Indexing is just like when you get admission to a nursing school, the result that you applied online with you enter on the portal. Nursing and Midwifery Council of Ghana will take those results and go to WAEC and verify whether that's what you actually scored during your WASSCE. And if it matches with your WASSCE results, so be it, and you qualify for you are given admission, you don't have any problem. But if it varies from your WASSCE results, or you apply with something different from what you actually scored in WASSCE, you'll be dismissed from the college. So when they certify that you are the rightful applicant, they give you an index number when you are still in nursing school. So you use this index number till you complete your nursing school. It's not like SS when you wait final year before they give you index number. In nursing school, you are indexed in the first year. Okay, so you get your index numbers, and that's what you're using for your internal examinations to your final exam. If you are indexed, they have your data that you are from this particular school. They know you that you are indexed as a student of Kumasi NMTC. I won't advise you to do that. It's stressful. It's stressful. Don't stress yourself. Because nursing school is full of stress already. You are going to learn, meet new friends, exposed to things you have never heard of, and you are thinking of switching to another school with the stress again. Don't think of changing your school. At the end of the day, let the school pass through you. You have an experience, okay? So it's not advisable to switch from one nursing school to another. But if you think you have the capacity and the ability to do that, you can go ahead. So this is what I just want to share with you. Stay tuned, and then see you in the next video.